Alright YouTube, so how's it going today? So, I haven't been filming as much as I'd like to just because I've had a lot of stuff come up family-wise and stuff going on, and have not been able to get to it. So, anyways, this video is mostly going to be about the Goal Zero Yeti 400 lithium. But a quick update on this little BioLite, there we go, this little BioLite Charge 10. One thing I didn't mention in the videos is pass-through charging. I'm not 100% sure on, simply for the fact that if you guys can see how close those ports are together, they're so close you can't have two things plugged into this one at the same time. That's not to say that the other ones don't allow pass-through charging. It's just very difficult on this one due to the size of those. Just the most USB ports have a little bit of extra that go around on the outside for the cable, and so do the micro USBs. So yeah, I haven't found anything that will really work. I've really dug this one though. I do recommend it. Just get the Charge 20 or bigger. The Charge 10s, they're cool, they're great in an emergency because they're small, but don't expect a full phone charge out of most modern phones from that charger. Anyways, with that, now on to the biggie. So I am going to stop the video real quick, flip it around really fast, and then I will be back momentarily. Alright, so now on to the big part of this video, the Yeti 400. So the reason I needed the Yeti 400 was for some medical issue. I love going camping, I like being outdoors, but I've not been able to do that in a long time because I've had to have a Cpap machine. For those of you who don't know what a Cpap machine is, I have to wear a face mask at night, goes over my nose and my mouth, it forces me to breathe at night. I stop breathing while I sleep. It's something I have to have for right now. With that, I have to have the thing running. It requires electricity. This is the reason I haven't been able to get out. So I've done extensive testing on this. For the first week I had it, I followed it every night. I plugged it in throughout the day to charge it, unplugged it at night, so I was running strictly from the Yeti 400. On the first night, it was down to 28% after a full night of sleep, running my Cpap machine all night and charging my iPhone 7 Plus. On the second night, I'm not sure what the difference was, because this was the only night I got this result. But the second night it was only down to 45%, charging again my iPhone 7 Plus and running my Cpap machine again. So I don't know what the difference was that night, if I changed a setting on my Cpap machine or did something different, or if my phone had more charge or whatever. But also my Cpap machine has to plug into the 120 volt outlet on this thing. I do not have the 12 volt outlet for it yet, and I want to get it, but I want to see if it's going to make a difference or not. I don't know that it will, but I want to try it anyways and see what results I get. The third night I fell asleep before I unplugged it, so that test wasn't valid. Night 4. Now this one was kind of showed how little these batteries are in some devices. I was charging my phone. I have a 3DS XL, Nintendo 3DS XL that was charging, and I was running my Cpap, and I was down to 28% again. It was the same result as the first night. Now I know Goal Zero has stated that the more you run this thing, the more accurate it gets on the battery, on the percentage meter, and on the you can change some stuff on the info. These have been done 100 times, but I figured I wanted to do one a little bit different because I have to run medical equipment with it. So night 5, and I take back what I said a few minutes ago about getting it. It was night 2 when I got it down to 45%, running my Cpap and my phone at the same time. Night 5, it was only down to 46% left. So I had 46% power remaining by the end of the night running my CPAP on my phone. The unfortunate thing is I didn't time how long I was asleep for. I generally sleep 7 to 8 hours, just for some reference. So maybe that had to do with the differences in these. I have slept up to 10 hours running this, which I shouldn't do. Oh, bee just came in here. Dang. Get out. There it goes. Hopefully it goes away. So that might be some of the varying on this. Night 6 was down to 34% on my using my CPAP machine and my phone again. So if you're like me and you have to run a CPAP machine, will the Yeti 400 work? Yes. I will include a picture of my CPAP machine. I don't remember exactly what my CPAP machine is. If I can find it really fast, I will include a picture. It is by ResMed, ResMed. I believe it's the S9 for those of you who know your way around CPAP machines. I'm going to look it up really quick just to see, because I want to get a picture of it to include on this anyways, because this is more than just a regular review. You got all your guys out there doing regular reviews on this thing. They've been doing them for a couple years since this came out, or a year since this thing came out. But there are a lot of different sleep apnea machines, and what I'm trying to find is mine. Just so you guys are aware, mine does have the humidifier. Those of you guys who again have to use these things. So yeah, I have the S9 by ResMed with the H5i heated humidifier. So it doesn't draw a lot of power, but it does draw some. It usually starts around when I just have it on, if it's just like in idle where it's not really doing anything, it's usually around 20 watts going out of the Yeti 400, and when I kick it on, it's usually up to about 80 watts. And then it slowly decreases as the water gets heated up and it doesn't have to work as hard to heat the water, stuff like that. So I'm just trying to make sure I get this all right, because like I said, I do have to use a CPAP machine. So again, for all you guys that have to use these things, you know, I'll be the first to admit I hate the thing, but it helps me sleep, and it sucks because it's kept me from doing a lot of stuff outdoors that I like to do. I like to go camping, but I haven't been in about 5-6 years since I got diagnosed, because I'm not going to rent a space, an RV space, to put just a tent on. It's not fair to an RVer who comes in there who wants to use the RV space and can't, because I've got to have electricity. More than that, it's not fair to me, just for the fact of, if the power goes out, what do? Risk sleeping? My sleep apnea is really severe, which means I don't sleep anyways. So for me to be up for 3, 4, 5 days at a time, before I got diagnosed, the doctor told me I was basically awake for 8 years. So from the time it really started getting bad till the time I went and got diagnosed, that I had been basically awake for 8 years, which is why I was feeling like crap all the time, and why I wasn't feeling good, and why I wasn't doing too good. And you know, sorry guys, I'm gonna move the camera because I'm getting some weird lighting issues. But since I got the device, it's helped. So Anyways, I don't like diving too much into my personal life on this channel. This is one of those times that, for what it is and why the whole reason I got the Yeti 400 in the first place was for this. And I want you guys to know that are out there that have to use a Cpap machine, that, you know, just because you have to have that device doesn't mean you can't go do anything anymore. It's kept me from doing it for years. This is going to be the first summer I take a camping trip again, and I am so stoked and so excited. With this, I haven't received it yet, but I did get the Boulder 100 solar panel so that I can keep this thing charged, so I have it for my apnea machine. That way I can charge it wherever I'm at. As long as I have sunlight, I should be able to charge it. You know, worst case is I go sit at a Starbucks and take this with my laptop and plug my laptop into this and plug this into the wall at a Starbucks or something. Hopefully they don't say anything. Or most McDonald's now have a thing. Yeah, I know I shouldn't be eating or drinking at these places because it's all sugar and garbage. But anyways, hopefully the Boulder 100 will work out just fine. I have tons. You guys have seen my other videos. I have tons of other, or 4 other Goal Zero solar panels. I love them. I do want to get the solar panels from BioLite, but I've had to put that on hold. There was some BioLite stuff I was going to get, but I've had to put all that on hold because I want to get back out camping, and I really needed this. I was hoping to actually get the Yeti 1000. I saw it at Costco. It was a little bit more than this one, but had I gotten that, I would not have been able to get the solar panel for another year, which puts me out of going camping for a full another year. So I sacrificed a little bit of the power so that I could use this. The upside is, while this is charging during the day, I'll be able to use the pass-through power from the solar panel and charge whatever devices I need. I've got plenty of batteries. I do, like I said, have all of the other solar panels to charge some of my batteries and stuff up during the day. Stuff like this little BioLite guy here and whatnot. And hopefully with that, I'll be able to be just fine. Sorry, I'm getting over the tail end of something. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this here. You guys, thanks for watching. I hope that you guys, anybody that's got to use a Cpap machine, just know that having to use that thing is not the end of the world to anything outdoors. Yeah, it is extra stuff you got to carry because this guy weighs, I think the thing said about 20 or 30-ish pounds, something like that. And I think I'll double check it. Again, there's hundreds of videos out there. You can find these on Goal Zero's website. The solar panel that I got, I think said it was either 30 or 40 pounds as well. So yeah, it's 2 extra things. It's 60 extra pounds of gear. I'm not the type to go hiking when I camp. I go hiking while I'm camping, but I don't hike to get to a camp. I car camp. I've got to keep my car pretty close to me. Just, again, medical stuff. If I need to leave quickly, I need my car right there. So, but anyways, with that, again, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please comment, especially if you're somebody with a Cpap machine and has sleep apnea. Share your story with other people about how you've found ways to get out and do stuff, or if you are trying to look for how to get out and do stuff, check these out. REI has them in stock, at least at the time of this video. I know there's supposed to be updates coming from Goal Zero later this year. They said something in a Goal Zero video I was watching about including something new, and they were going to be updating, I think, the whole Yeti line, if not just the higher end ones. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe again, and I will catch you guys in the next video.